Good morning, guys. How are y'all? Happy New Year's to y'all. I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's, a wonderful Christmas. I know we did. It was very busy, but I'm glad it's over. And I'm sure a lot of y'all will agree with me. I mean, I love Christmas, but it wears you out. You know, all the decorating and the party planning and the opening gifts and yada, yada, yada. It just goes on and on. But it is over and my house is back to normal. It's kind of empty right now. You can see behind me, I've got the bookshelf done, but all the Christmas is down. And where to go from here, I don't know. I kind of went back farmhouse for now, but I've got places that I don't know what I had there before, but I don't have nothing to put there now. So we will be doing some future shopping and getting ready for whatever is to come. I know I've got a couple of vignettes that we need to do, but I'm gonna have to do some shopping before we can do that. I know Valentine's is coming up, so I'm wanting to do my dining room table, and I've never decorated for Valentine's, so I'm wanting to do my dining room table in a Valentine's theme and maybe the mantle in Valentine's. So if I find something, we will do that, but if not, well then I don't know what we'll put there, but we'll come up with something. What has been going on? My middle son, the one I told you went to college and is a band director, he has got him a duplex, and this is his very first time on his own, besides being in college for 5 years. You know, he was on his own then, but he's got a duplex, and it's about, I'd say about 15 minutes from here. So this past weekend, we were getting him moved out. He still had a storage building in Huntsville, you know, where he was going to college. All his stuff was in there, so we had to make a trip to Huntsville and get him moved in. So now he's pretty much situated. So what we're gonna do today is I'm wanting to do him a wreath to put on his front door, because his front door is this ugly green color, you know, and he's like, Mama, it's so ugly. So I'm gonna try to spruce it up a little bit. And like I told you, his duplex, it's not big, it's just a little 2-bedroom, just big enough for him and his cat. But so we're going to work on getting him a wreath for his front door, and that'll probably take about all this video. So I hope everybody's good. I hope your takedown Christmas has went good. If you haven't taken it down, you better get busy. But hold tight and let's get moved to the craft room and we will start our wreath making. Okay, I have got set up back here in the craft room, and the wreath I'm going to start with is this. It's kind of an oval shape, and I'm going to put it sideways like this on the door instead of up. His last name starts with an L, so I'm kind of thinking I'm going to put an L either like that or like that, but I'm going to paint it white because that door is a dark green. So I figure the white will show up pretty good instead of doing a black. And then I got some cotton. This was, it's kind of high, it's $15.99, but I think it was on sale, because all of this, when I checked out yesterday at Hobby Lobby, it was like $39. So I'm not really sure what was on sale and what wasn't on sale. This letter, it was $3.49 for it. It's one of those real skinny ones. So it won't weigh down that wreath too much, you know, because that, I don't know what you call it. My brain has left me, but that's pretty heavy. So I want everything else on there to be pretty light. So I'm going to paint this letter white, and then I've got the cotton. And then I got one bundle of these leaves, if you can see. And this was $11.99. I used my 40% coupon, but I don't know what they took it off of. Like I said, I don't know what was on sale and what wasn't. I think the wreath was like $8. And then I got this blue buffalo check. I'm kind of doing it where it's guy colors. I didn't want it too flowery and I didn't want it, you know, too bright colored. So I did this. I looked for a sunflower ribbon of some sort, a yellow to put like in the middle of this. So maybe I can go to Joann's and find something, or I may have something here. I don't know. So right now what I'm fixing to do is paint this letter. And then once I get this painted, I will probably go to making my bow. So let me get this painted and I'll be right back. Okay, this is day 2 and I've got my letter painted. I painted it white because I told you the door is a dark green, so the white would show up better than black. I have got a couple of clips done. I've just zip tied this side so far. I haven't done anything to this side. But I told you yesterday I thought about doing it sideways, but I'm afraid that it might not fit the door. I don't know how wide his door is. So I'm going to go ahead and do it the oval. And I'm going to stick it kind of like that. And then I'm going to put my bow up here. I've already done my bow. And I did the same, if you were watching the Christmas videos, I did the same kind of bow that I did to put on the tree, because I found that's the easiest for me to do. So I picked these 2 colors. I've got the blue buffalo check, and then I had some of this left from fall where I had done a bow or something, I don't know. So I have put these 2 together, and I'm going to put it, I don't know if you can see, I'm going to put it up here on this wreath. And I'm thinking about doing this sunflower right in the middle. So I had thought about doing the yellow. Let me take this stem off. There. I had thought about doing the yellow, but it kind of looks like fall to me. I don't know. And I'm going to be doing the cotton pieces on there, so I think the white may look better. I kind of like the white. These flowers were a couple that I had left from fall. So I dug those out. Put that back on there. Okay. So now what I'm fixing to do is get my hot glue gun out, and I'm going to get it warming up. I'm going to glue this flower onto here, and I'm going to try zip tying my wow. I'm going to try zip tying my material, my bow. Sorry, I don't know what my deal is this morning. I'm going to try zip tying it on here, see if I can get it zip tied. If not, well then I'll hot glue it. And then I'm going to get this other side zip tied. Like I told you, I zip tied this. That way I wasn't having so much hot glue I was trying to put on there. So I'm going to zip tie this other side. And then I may have to hot glue some of these leaves down because they're just standing straight up. But just kind of put a little bit of glue to get them to lay down. So give me a minute and I'll be back. Alright guys, I got it done, and I think it's pretty cute to go on a guy's duplex door. Didn't want it too girly. I wanted it kind of guy, you know, guy looking. Didn't want it too frilly. So that's the reason why I chose the colors that I did. But I thought it turned out really cute. I like the cotton in it. Kind of gives it the farmhouse look. And then the letter, you know, L is for his last name. But he, like I've said, he's got a dark green door. So I think this will show up pretty good on there. It kind of washes away on this white door. But for a dark colored door, I think it's going to look really good. So I'm sorry I didn't do all the way through with this video. I was just trying to hurry and get it together, so I just showed you bits and pieces. But I think you got the idea. You know, just took my hot glue and glued the pieces down. I did zip ties first, and then some of the leaves that were just going haywire, I kind of glued pieces of them down. But I think it turned out really cute. So if you are needing to do something for a guy's door, if you have a son and don't want anything too frilly, I think this is something that would be good for their door. I mean, I seen some that said gone fishing that you could put on there that were really cute, but he doesn't fish, so I liked this concept. All right, guys, that does it for me. I will, if I go over there to give him that wreath and hang it on the door for him, I'll give you a picture of what it looks like on that dark colored door. But if not, you see what it looks like. So until next week, guys, y'all have just a wonderful weekend that's coming up. And I don't know what we have going on this weekend. I know we got rain coming, so whatever we're doing, we'll probably do it inside. But until next week, bye-bye.